about me, asking for any negative information or dirt about me for an upcoming article they're running on me. So I'm going to ring the gentleman now.
Hey?
Hi, Hugo.
Hi. Sorry.
How are you?
Yeah, good. Who is it, sorry?
I'm just inquiring why you've been contacting children I went to school with, or people I went to school with 30 years ago. It's Tommy Robinson.
Tommy Robinson? Oh my God.
Well, you shouldn't be that shocked. You're going around people I went to school with, asking them to dish up dirt on me, anything negative they've got to say about me, from 28 years ago.
I haven't asked anyone to dish up dirt, but
Yes.
yeah, I did contact us. I was trying to find people who went to school with you, yeah.
Yeah? What for? What for, Hugo? 28 years ago. And you did ask them to dish up dirt, because the lads told me. I've got a recording of what he just told me. So you've gone to Asian kids. How come you're only approaching Asian kids I went to school with?
I've literally only approached, like, a few people. I mean, well, in fact, it was... Yeah.
Yeah, Asian kids I went to school with, and none of whom have got a negative word to say about me. So I'm asking you, how come you're only contacting Asian kids I went to school with 28 years ago? What is it exactly you're looking for? You're not looking for a broad...
I'm not doing that. Yeah, I mean, it's not a story I'm working on this week, but it's something that I was looking into because obviously your march got 100,000 people to go to London. So
because I had a protest that had 100,000 people that went to London, you then decided to contact... So explain how you narrowed down who you're contacting out of the kids in my year at school.
Well, I haven't, because I've only done a little bit of work on it. But
A little bit of work where you've only rang Asian kids. Where you've only rang... Yeah, you've rang Asian kids. Asian kids.
No, I haven't even managed to get hold of anyone, really.
No, yes, you have, because I've spoke to them. You've rang Asian kids. So again, explain how, when you're looking at the scope of people I went to school with, how you've only handpicked Asian children.
I haven't. I've spoken to one person.
One person.
And they happen to be Asian, but that doesn't...
So tell me how you narrowed it down to contact him.
Well, I managed to find someone who went to your school, which is pretty difficult, but it's like 20, a long time ago.
And can I ask, if you spoke to this Asian kid that I went to school with, what did he have to say about me?
Well, I mean, he didn't know you that well, but he sort of just had some vague memories. He didn't say anything particularly good or bad about you, to be honest.
Yeah. You're not going to find anyone that went to school with me that's going to say anything negative about me, least of all Asian kids, if that's what you're searching for. That's my point. Because the kid that you've rang is my mate, you clown. Right?
Well, I'm not going into it trying to find negative stuff. I'm trying to find out a bit more about, how you became who you are.
So wouldn't the first point of call be me?
Well, I mean, I don't have your number, but I mean, yeah, if you want to do it.
You don't have my number, but you managed to find some random Asian kid who went to school with.
Yeah, well, because I was wanting to find people who went to school with you to find out more about, how you became who you are.
No, your words to him. You want dirt on me. Your words to him. You want dirt on me.
Rubbish. I did not say that to him.
Rubbish. Go on, you tell me what you said to him. What did you say to him when you rang him up? Because this is random. But shall I start ringing people you went to school with, Hugo?
No, I mean, I literally just...
Hugo, I've just put you into the database the same way you put me into the database. I've done exactly the same. You have your PIs, I have my PIs. So I've put a PI into you. Shall I go around all the kids you went to school with and find out what they've got to say about you?
But what do you mean you have PIs?
Exactly what I'm saying, Chad. What you've just done, you're ringing random kids I went to school with, yeah? Random children in my year at school that I went to school with 26 years ago. What can you possibly be looking for?
Well, it was more, the idea is to sort of, find out more about you and how you became Tommy Robinson, which, it is an interesting story in my view.
And you think a child that I went to school with when I was 14 is going to know that?
Well, no.
Kid in my class, kid in my science class.
It might be someone who,
Because I might have spoke about it in my science lessons or something, about my projection.
Well, I mean, obviously I'd speak to lots more people, not just him, but he might have... a quote in there if it was interesting, but
you mean you rang Asian kids hoping you'd get a quote of dirty racism against me at school?
I've spoken to one person.
You haven't spoken to one person. You're lying. You're lying. We're in a school group chat, mate. All of us are still in the school group chat from school.
If I honestly haven't. I don't know if he's given me another name or something, but I haven't.
Let me talk to the brother.
honestly haven't. Well, I don't know if he's given me another name or something, but I haven't managed to contact anyone yet because I've got way
You're
loads of other
lying. As I just said, we're in a
stuff.
school group
Who
chat.
are you saying I've spoken to then?
I know who you've spoken to, bruv. You know who you've spoken to, right?
I've spoken to one person.
You've spoken to one person.
Yeah.
Fine, then, so what's the angle of your story then, mate?
There's not an angle at the moment, Tommy, or Steve, whichever you want to be called. But I mean, would you want to speak, or?
Would I want to speak about what, mate? About what? How many people were in London on that date? You're a journalist, so you should surely have looked through the footage. How many people were in London on that date?
Well, I don't know, 100,000 plus was what they said.
Was what? No, you're a journalist. Come on, you've got your own mind. Forget what they said. Forget what the.
Well, I wasn't at it.
But you're doing your research. You're running a whole story. You're contacting people who went to school 26 years ago about this bloody subject. So you're doing some research on it. So surely you've looked at the footage, at the videos, at the overlays, at the overheads, at the helicopter footage. It's a simple question. You're a journalist. How many people?
I've no idea. I can't guess how many people are there. I don't know how to guess the size of the crowd. What are you saying? Are you saying there was? Do you want to say there was a lot more people there than 100,000? Or
it's comical. You see, I mean, you can't even bring yourself as a journalist to come to a true reflection of what happened on that day.
No, I honestly can't guess the size of a crowd.
So where'd you get 100,000 from?
The police said it, didn't they?
No, they didn't. So where'd you get 100,000 from? The Metro newspaper said it. One of your fucking lying bastard journalists said it. One of your lot said it. Again, so where did they get it from?
I don't know.
And you can do it. You can quite easily do it. Okay, where did the Iraq War protest figures come from? The biggest protest in British history. Where did those figures come from?